You guys make more money, gold, and XP in all of your adventures here in Red Dead Online. So anyway, you're probably asking yourself how we're going to be doing that today, and we do this like every single day. We're going to be doing that by completing the daily challenges because it is seriously one of the easiest and best ways to get a ton of gold, especially if you're at a 21-day streak or higher, because you can actually earn 9.5 gold bars every single day, plus XP for everything that you do, because you're getting 200 experience points per daily challenge, so there's 16 in total. So that's a good amount of XP. Plus, you're also going to get money and other experience points from completing other things that might happen in the world around us. So anyway, let's go and take a look at what they are for today. But before we actually get into that, if you guys could go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below, it would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And don't forget to hit that bell so you guys get notified each and every single day when these videos do come out. And also, just on this quick side note, just make sure that you guys check out my website, which is gamercory.com. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at them. One of them I did complete on the overnight portion of it, and that was to do 3 of the Madame Nazar collector maps. So I'll actually show you guys right here. So collector maps used. They were actually, the ones that I pulled up, they're all like really, really close to each other. So I just took care of them right away. It was awesome. And then I already sold my items to her as well. So I made way more money than I did even spending buying the collector maps, which is awesome. So anyway, for the daily role challenges, and I know these are going to be slightly different for everybody, but we have 3 camp stews eaten. So I might actually just try to get that one out of the way, just because that's easy one to get 0.5 gold bars. I mean, eat 3 camp stews, come on. Have 20 carcasses sold within a 10-minute period. Now this is for a higher ranked trader. If you're a lower ranked trader, then what's going to happen is you might have 10 carcasses sold within 10 minutes, or even 5 carcasses sold within 10 minutes. If you're wondering how to do the 20 carcasses sold within 10-minute challenge, just basically go after the rats, bats, small birds, anything that's small that can go into your satchel that you'll pick up. Then that's what you can put in there. Then you go to the butcher, which has nothing to do with actually crypts in general. You go to the butcher, sell them, and then you can get your 20 items before that 10-minute period is up. So that's how I do it, because it just sometimes takes a little bit of time to find all of the animals that you're looking for. I have 20 total donations for crypts, which too bad these kind of didn't go hand in hand, because this is specifically to crypts and this one is to the butcher, which I know doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but it is what it is. Finding 3 birds' eggs today. If you guys are having problems with finding the birds' eggs, I just definitely recommend that you guys check out my videos, because there are each of the collector pieces out there. So bird eggs, coins, things like that. Just click on the link. It's going to take you to that video, and you can find whatever 3 that you're missing, or just any random 3. We used 3 collector maps, which we've already done. I did that off camera and on the overnight. We have 3 bounties completed within 5 minutes or more left remaining on the countdown. Obviously, that's completely random, because there has been some that have given you like 6 minutes, which it gives you a minute to basically even catch them and get back, which sometimes doesn't always work. But some of the bigger bounties obviously do that allow for that. 3 bounty targets hog-tied with a reinforced lasso. And last but not least, for the daily role challenge, is 2 bounty targets tagged with a tracking arrow. Again, these 2 never seem to work with me when I'm in a large posse. If you guys have been in a large posse, I'm talking like 4 or more people, please let me know if these have actually worked. And actually, I was with somebody yesterday helping them do some, and they never got the credit for, it was 5 targets brought in, but I got it. So there's really no rhyme or reason. Hopefully Rockstar figures that out on the next update, which is just a couple days away. All right, then for the daily general challenges, we have the following. We have to kill 1 bear, which there's a few different bears that we could go to, or you can find like a roaming black bear, which there might be one in one of the locations that we're going to be going to today. So we'll see if that's a possibility. If not, then we'll just kind of travel to another area to see what we can do. We have to have 5 birds killed while on a moving train. So that's probably going to be the first one I'm going to do, because it is early in the day right now. And the thunderstorm seems to be done, so that might be a good time to see if we can find 5 of the flying birds. And then we have to clear out 2 gang hideouts, which You know, these are completely random, so I don't really always like these types of daily challenges, just because it feels like you're really putting a lot of time and energy into them. So, just my opinion on it, I guess. We do have to have 3 player killed with explosive in showdowns. What? I don't think we've ever had that one before. That one could be, oh, you know what? I bet an explosive arrow would work. That one might not be so hard with an explosive arrow. I was thinking dynamite. I'm like, that's going to be really, really, really hard to do unless you're playing like a King of the Hill style game where you can guarantee that someone's going to be in that specific area. We do have to visit a shop in Rhodes today, so we're actually pretty close. We're south of Valentine right now. And we have to have 3 weapons cleaned with gun oil, which will be really easy. And then we have to have 3 winter green berries picked. So there we go. That's kind of what we're looking at today. So I think we can actually get, what we're going to do is I'm going to ride up, if my horse doesn't get all depressed on me here. I know I'm using the classic oats, and I don't typically use the classic oats, but the horse really needs a treat because I've been neglecting him a little bit lately. So yeah, there is that thing. And what we're going to be doing is I'm actually going to ride up here a little bit, and it's going to be close to like Flatneck Station, so hopefully I can hear trains close to Valentine and then also close to Flatneck Station while I go ahead and clean 3 of my guns, because I'm pretty sure that I could find 3 guns that need to be cleaned, because I am absolutely terrible when it comes to cleaning my weapons. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's a struggle bus right there. So let's go ahead and we'll just kind of park it right here. Oh, that was a wagon. I'm like, do I hear a train? But it was just a wagon, and they were going to yell at me for standing in the middle of the road, of course. So anyway, let's go ahead and clean some weapons. Let's see what we got. Now, that one's not terrible. That one's not bad. Farmer rifle's not bad. Where is... Oh, bolt action's good. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to do both my Lamats. So we'll do that. Perfect. That's going to be 1 of 3. I hope I actually have enough gun oil on me. I know I'm running low as far as like carrying it on me, so I might actually have to run to the... That's not what I meant to do at all. All right, we'll go ahead and clean this one as well. Let's use a tonic instead of cleaning the weapon. What a... Wow. Anyway, I guess we're just going to get our gold cores from drinking a tonic. No biggie, I guess, right? There's that one. What else do we have? What else needs to be cleaned? You know, that one's meh. That one could use it. I haven't used the shotguns in forever. So got 0.5 gold for that. And then we obviously completed one of our daily challenges for today. So that's not so bad. All right, let's just go ahead and make sure that we change it back to what we want. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love when we come down here at McFarland's Ranch and there's always a train. It's like here a majority of the time, and sometimes there's actually a gang hideout that will spawn behind me. So, but I'm not seeing one pop in, but that's fine, which is okay. All right, the train is finally moving, and we got some ravens here. This actually might be pretty quick and easy. I just gotta see if we can get some other birdies around here. There was a whole bunch you guys just saw just a little bit ago. And nice, I can jump off the train now and duck and roll. Call our horse. That was amazing. We actually got it before we even got to the tunnel, which was right over there. So that actually worked out pretty good for us, actually. So that was yeah, that wasn't too bad. I'm really hoping that this gang hideout decides to appear, but these birds I'm actually going to go ahead and grab because these are the small ones that I was telling you about that you can actually keep and put into your satchel. You got an oriole here. I'm guessing that it's another oriole over here as well. So after shooting the birds on the train down at McFarland's Ranch, I decided to kind of just chill in that area for just a little bit to see if I could get a gang hideout to spawn, because there's a couple in that area by McFarland's Ranch, and then I went down to Armadillo. There's 2 really close to Armadillo at Twin Rocks, and also just right outside of Armadillo at Jorge's Gap. and I didn't get anything to spawn, so that was rather unfortunate. So I decided to come up to Rhodes because this is one of our daily challenges for today, and that's just to visit one of the shops. So we just have to ride close to the butcher, and there we go. We got our 0.5 gold for that, and then we got 400 experience points for that as well. So that's amazing that we were able to get that. So that's awesome. So unfortunately, we weren't able to find any of the gang hideouts that we were looking for. However, there is a spot that we could actually ride to fairly close to where we're currently at to see if we can actually get one to spawn. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over there just to see if by chance we can get it to spawn. And otherwise, we're going to have to go and get the winter berries. Alright, so no gang hideout, but if you guys are actually looking to get like a tarot card, there's actually one right here on this bridge. The gang hideout should be like over in that area. I don't know if this is technically Blue Water Marsh area, but hopefully you guys can kind of tell where I'm at. If not, I'm going to show you guys here in the map in just a second, because there is usually a coin here if it's the right day. Oh, here we go, baby. And I actually do have to collect 3 coins today in order to get one of my objectives complete. I also have to go for the bird eggs, which is one of the maps that I actually didn't do. Oh, it's an arrowhead today. All right, well, that means what we're gonna do from here is we are gonna make our way a little bit north, and we're gonna go find our winter berries. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. You guys, I absolutely love this house in Blue Water Marsh. It is a treasure to come here because you can see that we've got with the tarot card here, we've also got a flower here that we can actually go ahead and pick today. There's even a coin here. Let's go ahead and grab out our metal detector, and you'll be able to see that here in just a second. We're gonna go under here, we're gonna grab this coin. And this day is like amazing for this stuff here. I mean, there's 4 things in one spot. Tons of experience points and ton of money to be made here at this little, and I'll show you guys exactly on the map where I'm at. Right next to the H in Blue Water Marsh. I did find an egg right over here today as well. Again, you guys can check out my videos on that. And then there's a one down here, and then one over here, right just a little bit south of Caliga Hall area. And then out on these islands out here was where I found the 3 eggs today. And then obviously I just found the coin. And then I am going to run over to this other location right over here, which is usually a dig site. And this one's going to be completely random, but it is here every single day. So let's see what we get today. Maybe this will be a coin. No, it's going to be something in a box. All right. So if you have any heirloom or jewelry, perhaps. An arrowhead. Okay. All right, guys. We actually found a black bear on the way up here. We're just outside, just north of Blue Water Marsh. There we go. We killed the bear. I'm just gonna go ahead and skin it for the meat, but yeah, see, that was completely random. Now there is a lot of times where I do actually find this black bear in this area, so just so you guys know. Otherwise, we can kind of mark a few other spots here as well, just real quick for you guys. That was very slow motion like. That was weird. So yeah, I was down here at the H, and then I just started riding north, and then I saw the black bear, so I was like, oh, perfect timing. And I was actually trying to see if the gang hideout would pop up here, but no gang hideouts today. Otherwise, yeah, there's a couple other black bears you can find just roaming in Roanoke Ridge. And then there's a couple grizzly bears that you can find over here in this area in West Elizabeth in the Big Valley area. Otherwise, you can always come to this spot right here by Manzita Post and find a cougar and a grizzly bear there. And then there's also one usually at this intersection or this intersection here in Tall Trees. So lots of different places that you guys can go to get the bears. Otherwise, I find a ton of black bears when I just roam around. So that's really about all you guys really need to do. Otherwise, a lot of the grizzly bears seem to spawn in those spots that I just kind of pointed out to you guys. Well, we are in the area that we want to be at when we're looking for the winter. Oh, hang on. We got ourselves sit down, cougar. I think I shot it twice, so it's gonna be no good. But I'm gonna go ahead and skin it anyway, just because I can at least get the big game meat. Actually, the funny thing is I was actually just gonna tell you guys to be careful of the cougar in this area because it is a roaming cougar. Actually, about a few times that I've been up here lately, there's actually been 2, so don't get too comfortable if you shoot the first one, because you might actually be greeted by a second one, just to let you guys know. So just be prepared for that to actually happen. That is a thing. So anyway, we are right next to our wintergreen berries anyway, which is beautiful. The cougar led us to them. What a nice guy. So anyway, that's one of our wintergreen berries, and wintergreen berries. So a little bit more to the west than I had placed my marker at, but you guys can kind of get the general idea of where we're kind of at. Otherwise, we're gonna have to travel just a little bit further just because there was only 3 of them here for us. So let's go ahead and make our way to that next location right now. There they are. They're just kind of blending in behind the rock, but we were able to find them. So that's the rock that they're kind of hiding behind, and I couldn't see them. But I'll show you guys on the map exactly where we're located so you guys can go ahead and see them. And it looks like it's just the one here for me today. You can kind of see at my waypoint, but pretty much right next to the bridge. Kind of right event takes place up here, so that's a good spot. Otherwise, we got one more location up here because we just have to find one more of the wintergreen berries. And then what do we got right here? Wintergreen berries. Perfect. And that should be our 5th and final one. Again, that's really close to the marker. I think that was... Oh, wow. There's only 1 in those locations. Oh, there's 2 here. So I only got 1 or 2 on each of the locations that I was at. Hopefully you guys will get a little bit more lucky than I did. But I kind of marked each of those. And then the first one was actually up here. So you guys can kind of see those 4 different locations on the map. I'll let you guys just kind of chill out and see those real quick. But those are the locations that you guys need to make your way to in order to get the wintergreen berries for today. Yep, and I can say that dynamite arrows work absolutely fantastic in Showdown. Now, I do recommend that you guys use painted black, especially since it is free aim right now in most of the Showdown modes. So definitely take that into consideration. But unfortunately, we weren't able to find any gang hideouts. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the rest of the video without that. So that is rather unfortunate. But if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.